Hey there, fellow gamers. It's the Ramblin' Manager bringing you another track tonight. And I'm just hopping on the bandwagon at this point because I couldn't resist. After seeing Critical talk about the first two episodes of the notorious show that is Velma, I had to torment myself. I watched the first episode, 25 whole minutes. Oh, dear Christ. If there was a way to go back in time, even if it was only one time, I would go back in time and get that 25 minutes back. Holy shit. Now, look, I'm not a huge Scooby Doo fan. I only remember like a handful of episodes from the golden years of Cartoon Network. I fondly remember watching Scooby Doo, Cyber Chase, Zombie Island, classic that one. The one with the aliens. I remember those ones somewhat decently, but again, like from what I can remember about Velma Dinkley, she was the nerdy person of the group. You know, she's kind to her friends. Um, and she just solves all the mysteries. Like she somehow manages to piece everything together. Occasionally, the rest of the gang do find out something, but it's like Velma's typically the one that figures it out. And in terms of looks, I will say, I wouldn't date her. I'm more Daphne Blake. I mean, I don't know if I went over this in the previous Velma video I did, but yeah. I mean, she's like a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. She has that orange turtleneck. She has the short hair and a crop, so to speak. The nerdy glasses. Like, she gives off a good 70s vibe. I wouldn't mind hanging out with her to solve a mystery if I was even that fucking smart to solve it. And then I see the new Velma, and well, I'm just gonna, how Critical says it, he's gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm gonna rip the goddamn fucking bandage off. Where's my AR-15 with a 60-round mag? I gotta go shoot up a fucking school right quick. Like, Jesus fuck. Especially later on in the episode where it's like she has like a complete changeover because she tells herself she got over like some sort of fucking horrific event and she turns to like, oh, the new slut in town or some shit. It's fucking terrible. Like, at no point do you think to do the words Velma and slut should coexist in a sentence. It's forbidden taboo. And no doubt there's probably some shit on like Rule 34 about that. But I think those artists probably did a better fucking job handling Velma and what this fucking group did made the show. Now I only seen the episode like a couple days ago, so I'm gonna try. Actually, no, it wasn't a couple days. It was literally 24 hours ago, but I'm already forgetting about it. So I'm gonna do my best to summarize it. So starts off at school, a bunch of girls, half naked in a shower. You think that'd be pretty cool. Then they started going really fucking like meta and saying like, oh, this and that. If it was like any other fucking horror film, similar like Critical said about it, which I thought was fucking hysterical. Like, don't tell us, just show us. Let us piece it together. It makes it sound like we're actually fucking stupid and need everything to be explained to us. And then somehow during the whole thing, Velma dressed up in like an oversized hoodie to hide her identity, even though she's still wearing the same skirt, the same shoes. You could somewhat make out her turtleneck. Like, you would think if anybody had half a brain cell, would figure, oh, wait a minute. I recognize that cloak underneath that baggy hoodie anywhere. Is that you, fucking Dinkley? And she assaults Daphne. Daphne? Daffy? I keep getting her fucking name wrong. Fuck it, DB. Daphne's now known as DB. Daphne Blake. DB. Assaults DB, who's now Asian. Wouldn't be too bad about that if they didn't race swap fucking Velma. It's like, if they would have handled it a little bit better, maybe it wouldn't be so bad with how fucking atrocious the character is and how much of an asshole she is. Sorry, can't fucking support. There's a dead body in her locker. She gets arrested by apparently DB's lesbian mothers. Cool. And she's given the ultimatum: either you solve this fucking mystery or in 24 hours we're gonna arrest you. Cuts to her going back home, disappointed, having hallucinations about, I guess her dead mother, alive mother, who knows? It's like she's having PTSD from her mother leaving out on her, even though she's like, she misremembers at first thinking, oh, it was an idyllic life, but then you just see how much of a fucking chaotic child she is to her mother to the point where she somehow made her lose her fucking eye or just like falls out if she's not fucking careful. Like, bitch, go back to the fucking hospital. You need to get your fucking eye checked out again, please. But she has PTSD. Apparently, her dad's dating some sort of bimbo bitch from some sort of local 50 style diner. I don't know. But what just scared me the most was just, like, the baby is, like, actually alive in the womb. When I mean alive, it's, like, fully coherent somehow. You can actually see, like, the baby just coming through the fucking belly like it's some sort of scene out of a horror film. I forgot what it was, but it was, like, reenacting fucking aliens with a human baby. And she's just taking pictures to post on, like, Instagram or something. And I'm like, okay, wild. Thank God I'm not a fucking chick. At least I don't think I am. And then, let's see if I remember the rest of it, because it's really fucking hard to remember this piece of shit show. She's forced to work at the diner. She gets made fun of by DB and her friends again. She quits in the same, like, 15 minutes of being hired at the job. Has another PTSD. Her friend Norval, which is literally Shaggy, but now he's a fucking simp and a pussy. Like, he's a simp for dickhead fucking Velma. Don't understand it. He's, like, trying to, explain what VMs are. Voicemails. Voice messages. Ooh, couldn't figure that one out. I'm a fucking idiot with technology half the time. And, oh, fucking Christ, man. There's a back and forth. He gives a fucking clue that he wanted, like, Crystal, I guess one of DB's friends, to look into Fred, because apparently one of the things about Fred is that, he may be connected to the fucking murder, all the while he's, like, some sort of tiny dick motherfucker who's in the shadow of his dad. I don't know. They just neutered fucking Fred, in my opinion. She tries, to get the camera from the new stepmom, I guess, because she assumed that, she may have killed the chick that was in the locker, Brenda, I guess. Turns out wasn't. She takes pictures of carrots or pumpkins. I don't know. Why am I even trying to remember this show? And then, like, Velma comes to, just has an epiphany that she was the reason why, her mother left. She tries to get over, thinking, she got over, her trauma and whatnot. Goes to school looking like the biggest fucking slut ever. Which is just, God no, please God no. And, like, everybody at first is like, oh my God, I want to bang fucking Velma. Like, how fucking delusional are you, man? How fucking delusional. I know this is supposed to be a high school, and typically in high school, hormones through the fucking third floor ceiling. But, no. And, eventually she gets witch hunted for like 2 seconds. Then Fred butts in to be like, oh yeah, she's just trying to be a slut. She's trying to get on our level. Let's cut her some slack. All the while, Fred, he, like, I don't know what the fuck was going to happen. I think some kid was about to assault Velma with, like, a cutting board. Like those boards that have, like, the big machete knife at the end, and you use it to accurately cut, like, sections of paper off. That shit, the grid paper. Grabs it by the handle before it strikes fucking fucking Velma. Tosses it across the fucking hall. Like, he's shown, like, peak Olympic fucking strength here. And, breaks, and somehow the machete just ricochets, amputates a fucking poor-ass nerd. Like, cuts him, like, below the fucking knee. Like, cuts off his fucking foot. He's bleeding. He's in pain. And throughout the entire time, while Fred's, like, trying to give a monologue, he's saying, oh, yeah, you know, Velma's just trying to be a slut. Let's give her a chance, yo. Everybody just starts clapping. Including the kid that got his leg cut off. Owen! Like, what the fuck? Like, bad enough the lesbian super cops said they suck at their job, which probably accounts for why half the fucking murders probably go unsolved in that fucking joint. But I mean, he's just there, happy as a fucking fiddle. Like, I wonder if he makes a return like the second or third episode where it's like his shit's sewn in and it somehow gets chopped off. Like, he's just gonna be the recurring character that gets like a random body part chopped off, like halfway through the episode. On second thought, I hope that's not the case, because that's just gonna be sad for that man. So, if I'm right, that shit goes terribly wrong. Velma's trying to change herself in the bathroom. The girls at Bursar say she's a fucking bitch, whatever, they leave. Something plot, something waste of time. And then she has a brain blast, ripping off Jimmy Neutron. Not really, but take it for what you will. She comes to the conclusion that it may be Fred that might be the murderer. Whoop-de-doo. And she fucking, calls Norville for help to, drive her to Fred's place. No handy, no sucky, $5 me, love you long time, just bitch, take me to fucking Fred's joint. Great, Velma, thanks a lot. She does a B&E, which, I mean, I guess, the Mystery Gang did it in the past, but just whenever I see Velma doing it, it just makes me think, where are the cops when you need them? Dark figure at night, hopping the fence of a rich fucking white guy. Enough evidence for you, mate. But, lo and behold, she has another fucking PTSD breakdown. So she's not cured. Fucking wonderful. She asks Norville for help on the phone, like that's gonna help. And, Norville, like, he has, like, his one genuine moment of honesty and kindness. He confesses his love to Velma. Bad mistake, buddy. I've made some shitty fucking romance decisions in my life that I'm not too proud of. And believe me, they're lowest of the low. Like fucking basement dweller low. But fucking Norville, I'm fucking sorry for you, bud. If I had some alcohol, I mean, I do have alcohol. But, I'd pour one out for you, man. She finds the camera. Fred catches her. And, you think he's about to pull out a gun. He's about to pull out a gun. He's like, I'm going to do what I did to fucking Brenda. And the cops just somehow magically appear there, shoot him in the fucking knees. Great. And the thing is that as he's falling, you could see, like, I saw it, like, in the same time that I saw it on the frame, I had to pause the video. I was like, these cops suck. Velma sucks. Holy shit. And it's like they still attempt to arrest him. And there's a notepad and a pencil, and you can just kind of connect it. Go, rich preppy white boy. Some chick sees something she's not supposed to see. You could see that, Fred's a fucking pussy. He's obviously not going to be a fucking killer. Hush hush money. And, it takes, Fred to, fess up or, like, man up through the fucking pain he just witnessed to be like, yeah, I was just bribing her. What the fuck are you guys doing? So, Velma's still not off the hook as far as I'm concerned. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. Like, during the entire time when Norville, like, confessed his feelings to Velma, she was literally laughing it off. Like, oh, please, I see you as a brother. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, it's working, Norville. Please keep telling me that joke. Ha, ha, ha. Like, wow. Thanks, bitch. God, I hope it turns out Norville's actually the killer now I'm thinking about it. Jesus Christ, I'm talking like I'm gonna fucking watch more of it. I don't want to. But it's like I have like a morbid curiosity to see how worse this show can get. Anywho, basically ends, she like threw a present from her mother earlier in the episode. And she went back. She's like, oh, I guess my PTSD still isn't, solved. fuck it, I'm still gonna do it. And as Velma's walking off to the sunset of the pilot episode to her house, Norvald like checks one of the fucking trash bins. There's a lot of fucking cockroaches. I guess cockroaches equals dead bodies, and spoiler alert, there's another dead body, and it just ends on that cliffhanger of her saying, "Oh my god, she also doesn't have a fucking brain!" And that was the first episode of Velma. What do I rate it? 0 out of 10, or sorry, 0 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. This show should not have been made. I could have done a better fucking job making a fucking Scooby-Doo show where the actual dog Scooby-Doo is in it. Like, you took all the other characters but Scooby-Doo. I pray that he doesn't make an appearance just so, he's, like, spared the humility of being in this show. Again, kind of like, Critical said, he was put behind the barn because this is a fate worse than fucking death. And I agree with you, Moisty Buddy. I fucking agree. Will I watch the rest of the episodes? I don't know. I may actually have to fucking start drinking. Or maybe I'll watch with a friend. I think I know somebody that has HBO Max. I'll probably just go over to his fucking house and we'll torment ourselves. And then, every time that an episode is over, I'll have to give myself like a mental cleanser. I would have to play like the original like 70s Scooby-Doo fucking intro. Like whenever I was contemplating watching Velma, I literally just brought up that fucking old ass intro. Some of the words are still fumbled in my fucking brain, but those are better times to be alive. I sound like I'm 50 or 60 years old. Like, oh, when I was young, we had good quality cartoons that imparted reasonable knowledge, themes, and lessons for you youngsters. Note, I'm 27 and I'm already hating not only the future generation I'll be sprouted because of all the internet bullshit, but man, I just think about every now and then that, boy, I wish I had a certain piece of technology that launches projectiles at, lightning fast speeds, and I just point that end of the projectile at my cranium, and I press a certain button, and then lights out. Oh yeah, this video is not going to get monetized, given it's not monetized to begin with, but hey, I'm just being fucking honest here. But yeah, beyond that, I just wanted to give my my opinion on the first episode. Don't watch the show. Don't watch Velma. Don't. You could find many other things to watch with that HBO Max subscription you got. It's funny. It's like they removed all their cool shit. They're raising their price by like $1. Okay, not as bad as Netflix at least. And it's like, oh, what do they have to treat with us? Oh, fucking Velma. Anyway, that's all for now. Just wanted to do a little bit of a diversion from my usual ramblings. Lately, I've been playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I only played like an hour and a half of the story after being, lured in by the simple, promise that, oh, if I upgrade a particular passive skill, I run 10% faster. I swear my superhero might as well be the fucking Flash here. Played a little bit of co-op. It was a little bit challenging. I'm still in the bronze areas. I still die a lot because, my, oh boy, I just fucking suck. But, it brought me back to days of old when I used to grind the fuck out of Mass Effect 3's co-op because it had that unique benefit of, every time you prestige a character, you get N7 elites into the base game that would raise your galactic readiness. And I just love the idea that if I play enough co-op, I can guarantee the best ending no matter what the fuck I did in the story. It's kind of cool. But who knows, maybe I'll talk more about it in the future. I don't know. I might actually play a little bit more of it now. I'm thinking about it. But usual YouTube chant. Let me know what you guys think of Velma. There better not be any positives. There's positives. You guys are being paid off. But the Rambling Manager's clocking out for now. Stay safe, guys.